Just okay, welcome everybody to our book reading club. So this is a Read to Grow public speaking forum. So where we are running our book club on every Wednesday to uplift people, and we are getting a lot of nuggets from the book reading people, and people are getting benefited also to the book reading club. So before now, I start off with what I want to talk. At least I want to introduce my guests. Actually, today we are who are a part of book club and who are already getting a lot of benefit out of book reading, and they are avid readers as well. Now they have implemented the book reading nuggets in their life, and they've got a lot of benefits. So let me bring up first Tamarai. Tamarai, if you can introduce yourself quickly for 30 seconds. Give your introduction.
Hi, Sam. See, I'm Tamarai Selvan. I'm working at a startup, overall 13 years of experience. And I'm book reading is my, rather saying a hobby, it is my, what do you say? It's my sole purpose of, suppose you can say.
Great, great, amazing, amazing. Okay, so we have another guest, Vinita. So Vinita, if you can introduce yourself, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Hey, all. I think hope you all doing good. I'm Vinita. I'm from Mysore. So to be on a crisp note, so I'm working as a trainer since past 7 years. So I'm very much interested in artistic field. So I got to know about this book club, and I'm very much interested. I never gonna miss any chance to be a part of this. So I have become a book lover than way back I was now. So thank you so much for this opportunity, sir.
Great, great. Thank you very much, Vinita. Thanks for the warm introduction, guys. And I just want to, give the viewers a little bit, more information about how book is going to help us, what are the things available in the book? Because when people say about books, some of them think about, okay, novels or fiction or stories and things like that. But it is good. I'm not telling it is bad actually, but so if you want to implement something in our life, then we need to go for self-help book or a spiritual books, and something which can extract from there and put it in our life so that we can follow that and make ourselves successful. That is what we want to do. So last week we were discussing about one of the book called No Limits, written by John C. Maxwell. I think everybody knows about John C. Maxwell. Actually, probably some of them can give the introduction about author as well. So I just want to take out some nuggets from there. So probably I want to ask Tamarai and Vinita, what did you guys learn from there, and what was the nuggets available there? At least from one chapter, if you can put it across, which will be useful for viewers. So Tamarai, if I ask you, I think you were also part of book club last week, and you spoke about one of the chapter in that. So we can give a quick nuggets about it. How did it help you, or what was the information you got it from there?
Actually, Sam, the last week I spoke about the chapter 6, that is the people capacity. Actually, this particular book, though author have written 90 plus books, this is one among them, and it has a three high level segregations. One, how do you remove your caps? Then how do you develop? Under development there are 6 7 chapters. And how do you maximize your capacity? There are other 11 chapters. So the beauty of the book club is I was just prepared, or I was able to spend time with only one chapter, and I came and presented to the forum, whereas I was able to learn or hear from rest of the crowd with respect to the remaining 19 chapters. So in this particular people capacity, I would like to just give 2 examples. See, the John C. Maxwell is at present, he's roughly around 80 plus years, 70 plus years of old. And when he was 40, he was, before writing this book, he sat down and doing a self-realization and taking an inventory of his life. Probably in the moment you say inventory, what is the asset, what is my liability, how much I have saved, what. So it matters different individual to individual. But after doing this exercise, he realized with respect to people, he was very weak. Basically, nobody's there for him, and he is not there for anyone. That was the bottom line. So what he have done is he decided I need to have people to grow. He realized, then he grown. Those are the example. Until 40, he was nobody. Before completing 70, he written 90 books, and those were impacted, or those were the bestsellers across the globe. He became the one of the best coach or a best mentor, where the top MNCs or very big companies seeking his guidance and the mentorship to grow themselves. So he reached that peak from nowhere to the peak. How that was possible? He was good with his people connect. First, from his family, he was good. Then his working circle or his first circle, he was maintaining, or he is very truthful to them, or he is available for them. So when you are giving to the people what they want, you will get what you wanted from them. It's not that it's kind of a business. It's not kind of a business, but you just give to them what they wanted. Unintentionally or untangibly, you will receive what you want. It's kind of a karma, how you do what you will return.
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree with you actually, because unless there is an energy exchange, nothing is going to happen. You need to pay the price for what you want. If you're getting something for free, definitely I don't think so it'll going to work actually. And I read this, in introduction of this particular book, No Limits, and he was talking about self-awareness. He was first chapter itself was talking about awareness. Unless you are aware where you are today, you cannot go to somewhere else. You cannot become a better person, because most of the people do this wrong thing actually. They don't realize what they are. They don't analyze them. Just what Tamare was telling. He sat down and understood, okay, why do I don't have people in my life? What should I do for it? That's what the author did. So it's the same thing what we have to do, like understand where we are, what we are today, what are the capabilities, what are the limitations, everything, and find out, and then work towards it. And when you're working, don't work towards your weakness. Find out what is your strength, and then start working towards your strength again there. Good nuggets. Tamare, thank you very much for giving this to the viewers. And I think, Vinita, I have a question for you. First question to you is not about book, but at least you're coming live with us for first time, so thought of asking you. You've been part of book club. How book reading is helping you? Is it impacting your life in any way?
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much for this question, sir. Because I didn't really know, I didn't know the value of reading book. I was just saying, like I had read a couple of books, but not so much. But when I came into this reading book club, so I got habituated to read the books. Even if I'm not able to read entire book, so I'm able to do it into one chapter or two. But what I can say is that the importance of book is that as we all need exercise for our physical body, so our brain also need exercise, right? So that can be done by only giving a good nourishment or conditioning for our brain, for our this mastermind. So that can be done by reading books. So it will give it'll improve our cognitive or entire mental health can be improved by reading books. So I think it's very essential, and everybody should inculcate the habit of reading books in their daily life, so they can reach higher grades in their life. So this is what I have
Absolutely.
felt.
Great. I think I completely agree with you. When I started, probably 10 years back, before that, I was not a book reader, or I was an average student. I was not into studies at all actually, because I thought, okay, study is not going to give me anything, because I was from a business family background, and everybody was into business. So I thought, okay, why should I study? I know the business, I can do that. But over a period of time, I realized, okay, whatever you do in life, unless you have a knowledge and inner self knowledge, it's not going to help you to grow anywhere. So that's why I started with 10 years back. And I was struggling to read actually. As you said, I was reading, and I started with one page every day. So I started one page, maybe I became 10 minutes reader, then I became 20 minutes reader. Today I can sit for a couple of hours together reading. I don't have any problem at all. So if somebody says that, okay, how can you read for 4 hours? I don't have any problem. If I have time, I will sit together for 4 hours and read, because that's how the development I have through the books I've got it. Because when you know that, okay, there is a lot of things you can implement, and there is a lot of good things happening through the books, then you will understand, okay, the why factor is, and you start reading about it. Good stuff. Thank you very much, Vinita. So I'll come back to Tamarai again. So Tamarai, if I want to ask you, maybe probably something for the viewers actually. So I know you also reading some of the books actually. So is there any age limit kind of thing, or you have to start reading at when you're kids? Because after education, probably after your degree or engineering, people stop educating themselves actually. So what is your take of it actually? Can you want to put across something maybe generally?
There is no limit. There is never late. So you are at the right time. This is the right time. So no tomorrow. There is no regret for yesterday. So you just start immediately. So that will give lots of benefits, and you will see the tangible benefits in a short span of time. The moment you start, the starting is the key.
Correct. Absolutely. So I agree with that actually. Just like you are not working out, if I can take it about your physical body also. If although you're not doing exercise for 10-15 years, you can start doing exercise today and become healthy. Next 5 years, you can follow completely good regime of your food and exercise. You can become healthy. The same time, brain also, we have clogged with a lot of things in our brain. when you start reading, whatever age you are, I think, you can put across, your good things into the brain and make sure you're having a successful life. Anyway, so Vinita, I'll come to you now. So just, I don't know, which book you're reading currently, and, you have any nuggets to share about the book, what you're reading now?
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna discuss about the book called as The Magic of Thinking Big. So in that, I'll be talking about the chapter one, Believe You Can Succeed and Yes You Can. So in this chapter, it is written by David J. Squats. So the author completely emphasizes on how we have to achieve success. So what are the things it is required for in order to attain that. So mainly it is all about our thinking, our mindset, our belief system. So if you want to succeed, first you have to think that yes, you can succeed and you will. So this will help you to go half the way of that. That means 50% of the success is you have already attained, and the rest is the execution part. So it is like training your mind, conditioning it. So training your mastermind. So if you think that you can believe or achieve big, yes you can. But if you settle down for small things, no, I can't, then you'll never. So it's all about thinking big. And if you have to change your belief system, then you guys have to really you have to remember these three important points, that you should stay positive at any point of your life. That means you should always have that positive attitude towards any situation in your life. And the second part is that you guys, like, we have to keep on remember recalling, and we have to keep on saying to ourselves that yes, you are the best version of yourself. That means you should never underestimate the power of you. So we have to know the value of us, that is, know your potential, know the worth, and know who you are, and that means know your worth. And finally, the third point is that never sell yourself short. Always believe big. That means if I say I can achieve big, yes, you can achieve. If you say that you can achieve small, yes, but if you are okay with settling with achieving small, means that's fine. But if you are compromising your life, saying no, it's very hard, it's very tedious, and I will lose confidence, so that is not the reason, then that is very wrong. So it's up to you. If you can think that you can achieve big, yes, you can achieve big. So it's all about your mindset. Change your mindset and change your life. So this is all about this book, The Magic of Thinking book. So over to you, host.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Wonderful nuggets from the book Magic of Thinking. I think that's also one of the amazing books actually which I've read. But I have one more question to you. No, it's not a question, possibly. I would say, what is the impact statement probably to the viewers? What do you want to tell the viewers in one statement saying about book reading?
It is like your Bhagavad Gita. So it is
Okay.
like your what you can say. Yes,
I would say,
like your
I
Bhagavad
would say
Gita.
name it as user manual. Now every application has a user manual, so probably this would be one kind of user manual for your human being. You read books and
Exactly.
get to
Yes.
know what is there inside. Good stuff. Thank you, Vinita. Tamre, what do you say about book reading? One impact statement quickly on it.
At least 0.1% growth every day you will get, at least as a bare minimum. You will get to know something new that will really help you to do better in your personal life as well as your professional life.
Absolutely.
So that will give you a immense confidence that you have a lots of potential and you can do and achieve lot many things. At some point in time, what happens, due to some minor things, we may get upset and we may be completely broken down, and there won't be any hope. So when you're started talking to the book will start talking to you. So when you're talking to book, it's not one person you're talking. There will be thousands of people or millions of people's experience are in the book. So that particular one line or a one para or a one page will do a better for your particular day. So likewise, you can keep improve your each and every moment or every day. So as a consolidated thing, if you tie as a garland, it will be a wonderful look.
Correct. Absolutely. I agree with you, because I remember that quote again saying that you overestimate the things what you can do in 1 year and underestimate the things what you can do in 10 years. So as you said, 0.1% growth, if you calculate for 1 year, it's a huge number actually, right? So you can grow much. I think yes, probably we got a lot of nuggets from our book club, and I think Tamare and Vinota gave a lot of things to viewers. I think, as I said, we are running our book club on every Wednesday, so we are also trying to do it on the weekend as well. But definitely. So we will, improve our numbers, improve our sessions, so that we can impact more lives. Actually, our job is, and our motto through this book club is to impact more lives. We want to bring more people in. So if you want to join us, you can just ping us on our Facebook or Instagram, or my profile or Tamarai profile or Vinuta's profile, so you can send you the link and join us, and you can also start reading. So start with one book. I think after that you will never stop it. Actually, that's what I would to say to viewers, actually, because when you start, you will understand what you're going to get from the book, and you will start reading it. So thank you very much, Tamarai, taking out time, because I know Saturday, Sunday is one of the time for family, but still you guys made sure that you came online, for the sake of viewers, give some nuggets to them. Thank you, Vinita, for being part of our live session. So we will meet again, probably next Saturday or Sunday again, and we'll share more nuggets with the people, so they impact more lives in coming days. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you both. Have a happy weekend ahead. Bye all.